Everybody, Ted here with King Hill Gun Company. Get a lot of questions about how do I fine tune my adjustments on my scope when I get it. So the CDS dial is going to be custom made for your ammo and your rifle and your hunting conditions. But the zero, when we refer to accuracy, the zero might be a little bit off. So if you need to make an adjustment, it's very easy. Not a big deal. We're going to take the CDS dials off. We're going to make an adjustment just like we do on a normal scope. And then we're going to put the CDS dials back onto zero and on the zero stop, and you'll be ready to hunt. So here's how we do it. We're going to, on the dial here, there's a silver button on the cam lock, and we're going to push that silver button in, and we're going to move the cam lock up to that position, and then we're going to pull it off of the scope. So on the elevation dial, push in the silver button, move the cam lock up, we're going to pull it straight off. Same with the windage, pushing that little silver button, cam lock all the way open, pull it straight off. Now we have adjustments just like we would for a normal scope. And so say that we're like the target we just looked at, we're 1/2 inch left and 1/2 inch low. So we would go take a screwdriver or a dime, and we would go up 2 clicks, and we have the up arrow, so we go left to go up, and then we would go right 2 clicks, and we have the right here, shows you which way to go. So it's very foolproof. So we're going to go 2 clicks on each of those, and then we're simply going to take our custom dial, and we're going to put it on there, and you're going to feel that it's not falling down into place on the zero lock. So we're going to go to the zero lock, and you're going to feel that click down, and then we're going to close the cam lever. Now, again, if you have a factory dial, so this here is a factory dial, the zero stop is 0, and these adjustments are MOA. So if you're using a dope card, you would use MOA, not inches, and this is minute of angle adjustments. So if you had a dope card, that's what you would use. Now, when you get the rifle from me, though, it's going to have a custom dial cut for your ammo and your ambient conditions, and it's going to say everything on there. So the 0, because it's sighted in for 100 yards, it's going to be 1 at the 0. So just stay with me. So we're going to go to the 1. We're going to turn the dial till we feel that click down in place, close the cam lock, and then go on from there. And then for the windage, it's always going to be the 0. Feel it click down in, close the cam lock, and we're good. Now, what we do want to check, and this will be checked before you get the gun, but if you move the CDS dial and you don't feel, you can tactilely feel the scope adjusting. So if you feel like it's slipping, then you're going to have to make an adjustment inside the cam lock, and we're going to turn this screw righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. So if it's loose, we're going to turn it a 1/4 turn to the right. We're going to put it on. We're going to close the cam lock, and then we're going to push in the zero lock, and we're going to move the scope and ensure that it goes, the scope is actually adjusting. Now keep in mind, this is a 0 stop for elevation. It's sighted in at 100 yards. You cannot go down with this on. So the windage, you can go left and right, and it'll always come back to 0. That button will click out, but you can only go up on this. So if you have to adjust this down, you're going to have to take the scope off, the dial off, and do the procedure we just talked about.